Did you know that over 1/3 of people will face cancer in their lifetime? The scariest part? Many cases are caught too late because early warning signs are overlooked. But here's the good news. Detecting cancer early can dramatically boost your chances of survival, often over 90%. Today, we'll explore 8 subtle signs of cancer that most people miss. Signs that could save your life. This isn't about fear, it's about staying informed and taking control of your health. Don't ignore what your body is telling you. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-saving health tips. 1. Persistent heartburn, more than a stomach issue. Heartburn might seem like a common inconvenience, often dismissed as the result of spicy food or a heavy meal. But when it becomes persistent, lasting weeks or even months, it could signal something far more serious, like esophageal cancer. Chronic acid reflux, also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, can gradually damage the lining of your esophagus. Over time, this damage may lead to a condition called Barrett's esophagus, which significantly increases the risk of developing esophageal cancer. Persistent heartburn that doesn't improve with medication or lifestyle changes is your body's way of alerting you to a potential problem. This isn't just about the burning sensation you feel in your chest. Persistent heartburn often comes with other warning signs, such as difficulty swallowing, where food feels like it gets stuck in your throat. You may also notice unexpected weight loss despite no changes to your diet or exercise routine, or experience chest discomfort that isn't related to heart issues. These symptoms might seem minor at first, but they can be critical signals that shouldn't be ignored. If you find yourself dealing with heartburn that doesn't go away or is accompanied by these additional symptoms, it's time to act. Consult your doctor to discuss what you're experiencing. Tests such as an endoscopy can provide a closer look at your esophagus and identify any early warning signs of cancer. Early detection often leads to more effective treatment options, which could make all the difference. While occasional heartburn is harmless, persistent or worsening symptoms are a different story. They're not just inconvenient, they could be a life-saving warning. Taking action now can protect your health and give you peace of mind. So don't wait. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. 2. Night sweats. That drench. A hidden signal. Sweating at night happens to everyone once in a while, especially if it's warm or you're under a heavy blanket. But if you're waking up drenched in sweat so often that you need to change your clothes or sheets, it might be more than just an uncomfortable nuisance. These soaking night sweats could be a warning sign of something serious, like lymphoma, a type of cancer that affects your body's lymphatic system. Unlike normal night sweats, these often come with other symptoms. You might notice that you're losing weight without trying, feeling completely worn out for no clear reason, or even running a slight fever. These symptoms together are what doctors call B symptoms, and they can be your body's way of sounding the alarm. It's easy to dismiss night sweats as just stress, hormones, or even a warm bedroom. But when they happen night after night, especially with other changes like unexplained fatigue or weight loss, it's time to pay attention. These signs might not mean cancer, but they are worth checking out, because catching any serious condition early can make a huge difference. If you've been dealing with these kinds of night sweats, don't brush them off. Talking to your doctor can help uncover the cause and give you peace of mind. They may run some tests to rule out common issues like infections or thyroid problems, and check for anything more serious if needed. Your body knows when something's wrong. It's up to you to listen. Night sweats might feel like a small thing, but noticing them early and taking action could lead to a diagnosis that saves your life. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your health. 3. Jaundice. When yellow isn't a good sign. Have you ever noticed someone's skin or the whites of their eyes taking on a yellowish tint? This condition, called jaundice isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's often a sign that something serious is going on inside the body. Jaundice happens when a substance called bilirubin, produced during the breakdown of red blood cells, builds up in the body. Normally, your liver processes bilirubin, but if there's a problem, like a blockage in the bile ducts or liver damage, it can lead to this telltale yellowing. Jaundice can be linked to cancers like pancreatic or liver cancer, and it rarely shows up alone. You might also notice dark-colored urine, pale or gray stools, and discomfort in the upper part of your abdomen. These symptoms suggest that your body isn't processing waste properly, a clear signal to seek medical attention. It's important to remember that jaundice doesn't always mean cancer. It can also be caused by conditions like gallstones or hepatitis. However, if jaundice appears suddenly and without a clear explanation, it's crucial to act quickly. Ignoring these signs could delay a diagnosis, and when it comes to cancers like pancreatic or liver cancer, catching it early can make all the difference. If you or someone you know notices these symptoms, don't wait. A doctor can perform tests to uncover the cause, whether it's a less serious issue or something that needs immediate attention. Your body has ways of telling you when something isn't right, and jaundice is one of them. It's not just about the yellow tint. It's about what's happening beneath the surface. Taking action early could lead to a diagnosis when treatments are most effective, giving you the best chance for a positive outcome. 4. Unexplained bone pain. A signal from deep within. We all experience aches and pains from time to time, but when the pain feels deep, persistent, and doesn't go away, it might be more than just a sign of aging or overexertion. Unexplained bone pain can sometimes point to something serious like bone cancer or cancer that has spread to the bones. This type of pain is different. It feels deep and gnawing, as though it's coming from the bone itself rather than the surrounding muscles or joints. It often gets worse at night or with rest and doesn't respond to over-the-counter pain relievers. If this pain is accompanied by swelling, unexplained fractures, or a sensation of weakness in the affected area, it's a clear signal that your body needs attention. Bone pain linked to cancer happens when abnormal cells disrupt the structure and function of the bone. For example, osteosarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer, often presents with localized pain that intensifies over time. When cancer spreads to the bones from other parts of the body, it can weaken the bones, making them more prone to fractures, even from minor injuries. If you've been experiencing persistent or worsening bone pain, it's essential to consult a doctor. They may recommend imaging tests like X-rays or MRIs to determine the cause and rule out potential issues like fractures or arthritis. Early diagnosis can make a significant difference in the effectiveness of treatment, whether the cause is cancer or another condition. It's easy to dismiss lingering pain as just part of getting older or a small injury that will heal on its own. But your body could be telling you something more. Paying attention to persistent bone pain and acting early isn't just about comfort. It could be a step toward uncovering and addressing a serious issue before it's too late. Trust your instincts and don't ignore what your body is trying to say. 5. Rash or unusual spots. More than skin deep. Most of us think of rashes as harmless irritations caused by allergies, new skincare products, or heat. But some rashes, especially unusual ones, could be telling you something far more serious. In certain cases, they may even signal conditions like leukemia, a type of blood cancer that affects how your body produces healthy blood cells. One type of rash to watch for is called petechiae, tiny red or purple spots that appear on your skin. Unlike typical rashes, these spots don't fade or lighten when you press on them. They're caused by low platelet levels, which can lead to tiny blood vessels leaking under the skin. This isn't the kind of rash that clears up with creams or over-the-counter remedies. Petechiae are often accompanied by other symptoms, such as easy bruising, excessive bleeding from minor cuts, or frequent infections. These are signs that your blood isn't clotting or functioning properly. something that requires immediate medical attention. While these symptoms don't always mean cancer, they are significant enough to warrant a closer look. If you notice a persistent rash or unusual spots on your skin, especially if they're accompanied by other unexplained symptoms like fatigue or prolonged illness, don't ignore them. Your doctor can run tests to identify the cause, whether it's related to a more common condition or something that needs urgent treatment. Your skin can be a window into your overall health. Sometimes the smallest changes, like an unfamiliar rash, are your body's way of signaling an internal problem. By paying attention to these signs and seeking medical advice early, you're taking an important step toward protecting your health. What may seem like a minor issue on the surface could actually be a life-saving warning. 6. Recurring fevers, more than a bug. We all get fevers from time to time, usually as a sign that our body is fighting off an infection. But what if a fever keeps coming back or lingers for weeks without any clear reason? A persistent or recurring fever could be more than just a bug. It might be an early warning sign of blood cancers like leukemia or lymphoma. Unlike fevers caused by the flu or a cold, those linked to cancer often don't respond to common treatments like antibiotics or rest. They may come and go in cycles, leaving you feeling drained and confused about why they won't resolve. These fevers are often accompanied by other symptoms, such as night sweats, unexplained weight loss, and extreme fatigue. Together, they're known as B symptoms, and they signal that your body may be dealing with something far more serious than a temporary illness. Fevers in blood cancers happen because the immune system is working overtime to fight off abnormal cancer cells. This battle within your body can throw off its natural thermostat, leading to recurring temperature spikes. The key is recognizing when a fever isn't behaving like a normal response to a minor illness. If you've had a fever that persists for more than 2 weeks or keeps returning without a clear cause, it's time to talk to your doctor. Tests like blood work or imaging scans can help pinpoint the issue and guide the next steps for diagnosis and treatment. Your body has its own way of sending signals when something isn't right, and recurring fevers are one of those signs. Don't ignore them or chalk them up to stress or minor infections. Acting early and getting to the root cause could be the first step toward a life-saving diagnosis. Listen to your body. It's trying to protect you. 7. Fingernail changes. A window into your health. Have you ever noticed something unusual about your fingernails? It might seem like a small detail, but your nails can reveal a lot about your overall health. In some cases, changes in your nails, such as a dark streak or stripe running underneath, could signal subungual melanoma, a rare but serious type of skin cancer that develops under the nail. This type of cancer often starts with what looks like a harmless streak, similar to a bruise. However, unlike a bruise, it doesn't fade or grow out with the nail. Over time, this mark may darken, widen, or spread beyond the nail bed onto the surrounding skin, a condition known as Hutchinson's sign. These changes might seem minor at first, making them easy to overlook, but they're important to take seriously. Subungual melanoma can happen to anyone, though it's more common in people with fair skin or those who've experienced significant UV exposure. It's not just the streak that's a concern. Other symptoms include nail brittleness, unexplained pain in the nail bed, or changes in nail shape. If you notice a streak or mark under your nail that wasn't there before and isn't going away, don't ignore it. A dermatologist can evaluate the mark and, if necessary, perform a biopsy to rule out melanoma or catch it early when treatment is most effective. Your nails might not seem like the most obvious place to look for health issues, but they can act as a subtle warning system for serious conditions. Paying attention to changes and seeking advice early could protect not just your nails, but your life. It's a small detail that could make a big difference, so don't overlook what your nails might be trying to tell you. 8. Persistent eye pain. The overlooked warning. Eye pain is something most of us don't think of as serious, It's easy to blame it on strain from screens, allergies, or even aging. But when the pain is persistent and doesn't go away, it could be a sign of something more concerning, like ocular melanoma, a rare type of cancer that develops in the pigment-producing cells of the eye. This cancer often starts subtly, with symptoms that are easy to overlook. Persistent pain or discomfort in the eye that doesn't improve with rest or eye drops is one red flag. Other warning signs include blurred vision that doesn't get better with new glasses, unusual flashes of light, or a dark spot on the iris that changes in size, shape, or color over time. These symptoms may seem minor, but they're your eye's way of signaling that something could be wrong. Ocular melanoma is more common in people with light-colored eyes or those who have had significant sun exposure without proper protection. However, it can occur in anyone, and catching it early is critical. Regular eye exams play a key role in detecting changes, even before symptoms become noticeable. If you've been experiencing persistent eye pain or any of these symptoms, don't delay seeking advice from an eye specialist. A simple eye exam could uncover the issue and lead to early treatment, which significantly improves outcomes. Your eyes are more than just windows to the world. They're also windows into your overall health. Persistent pain or changes in vision are signs that shouldn't be ignored. Paying attention to these symptoms and acting early could protect not only your vision, but also your life. When it comes to your health, even small signals deserve your full attention. Your body has its own way of speaking to you through subtle changes and persistent symptoms. Signs like bone pain, night sweats, or a streak under your fingernail might seem small, but they could be the first warnings of something more serious, like cancer. Recognizing these signals and taking action early can make all the difference. Don't ignore what your body is trying to tell you. If you found this information helpful, share it with someone who might need it. Comment below, like this video, and subscribe for more life-saving health tips. Your health is priceless. Take care of it.